Just as the sun needs the moon, or the moon needs the sun, I need you for my existence. Just as my mother and my father needed their parents to exist, I need my mother and father to exist. My existence needs you. Yet if not of service to the enhancement of my life, I can live without you. And that's the craziest realization that I've come to thus far, among many, is that I can need you, yet very well live without you, and live a happy life, and live an abundant life, and live a prosperous life. I can do this all without you, all the while needing you. Quite comparable to the scene with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where Will Smith is crying about his father, and he's like, I don't need him, but he needs his father. He needed his father, and thankfully he had his uncle Phil, but he needed his father.
Daddy-o! What's up? Will, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Just for a couple of weeks. I understand. Yeah. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, whatever. Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay? Yeah. It was great seeing you, son. You too, Lou. I'm sorry, Will. You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. The Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I mean? Well, it's all right to be angry. Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying a stupid present. I'm sorry. If there was something that I... Hey, you know what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive. I learned how to shave. I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. Well. Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm having me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
And that's quite comparable to what I'm discussing, how a lot of times, especially with parental straining, as a child, you can need these people. And you know this very well, that you need them. Yet just due to negligence on their behalf, or, some type of adversity that both of you guys are dealt with, you have to live without them. I have friends, and I have been dealt with situations where I've had to consider living without the very people that I need the most, because they cannot be the people, or they are not, or we're not operating in the fashion in which service their life, yet alone my own. So, as I was stating previously, quite comparable to, the scene with Will Smith. People you need the most are often, in certain cases, the very people you live without. All the while still needing them. That need doesn't decrease. That need doesn't vanish. That need exists. And there's still opportunity for that need to be fulfilled by the intended party, but, just to think, like, there's so many people that needed a mother, that needed a father, that still need these people to this day. And although they may be physically tangible, emotionally, spiritually even, they're not reached. And they need that. And it can become so difficult to where this need is not being met. And now you must physically, emotionally, and spiritually purge yourself of this person, of this existence, for the enhancement of your own. Or, quite comparable to single mothers. You can need a person and live without them, all the while still needing them. That single mother can need her baby father, can need her husband, can need her boyfriend, can need her significant other, and not have them there, and accomplish all that she would have accomplished with their presence, all the while still needing them. There's still a need for that man, and vice versa. So, yeah, it's crazy. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you can need someone and still live without them, all the while needing them. That's crazy. That is crazy. But never forget that we do need each other. There's a need for community. There's a need for, friendship. There's a need for family. And that's essentially what I want to express in this video, how we do need each other. We do. And that's the only thing that keeps me from becoming a cold, malice person, is understanding that we need each other, thinking objectively to perceive life optimistically, even when faced with conflicting adversities. Because there are certain people that I had to relinquish. There are certain relationships that I had to depart from. And although I needed these relationships, and they did serve me, you just got to do without it. But there's still a need for it. That's why it still exists. And there's still opportunity to improve or to compensate or, cultivate it. But that was just crazy to me. Like, that was so insane. So I don't know, it's just crazy because it really just placed emphasis on how community is important. Family is important. There is a need for friendship. There is a need for family. There is a need for parents. There is a need for whatever has become a necessity for you in life. Through existence, of course. Not materialistic, capitalistic desires of the heart, but, true, I can't say the word, existential necessities. So yeah, I'm done with this little ramble. It's a little tangent, but all in all, just as I stated previously, a quote that I've written, that I've spoken unto myself, and I'll share with you all. My existence needs you, yet if not of service to the enhancement of my life, I can live without you. That's crazy. Like, when you really sit back and think, that's crazy. Like, you need your mom, you need your dad, yet at times we have to do without.